Hello, friends. All right. So we are back, and we're gonna talk more about the subject of a default personality. So I would like to start out by saying I was working for some company, and so this person was working there also, and uh, this person, everybody liked that person, including myself. We like as a friend, or very pleasant to deal with. We joked around and everything. So we got together and we have like a party, and we all wanted to meet. So we all observed that this person well, it was some elements were there, but it's like a completely different person. Oh, I can imagine, because now you're not at work. That part I understand. It's no big deal. So even other people, since they are not at work, they can change their, you know, their language, their lingo, or whatever, and even their demeanor and their body language and everything. That I understand. That's it's not a big deal. It's very natural. But this person was, downright obnoxious. And I'm thinking, my God, from a pleasant person to be around. Well, that's actually, I observed that in the party, but I kept my mouth shut. But come on, you don't want to, uh, embarrass other people, especially your co-workers or your supervisor for that matter. So, but I was, and then I noticed with other co-workers, they were looking at each other, and they looked at me and they said, "Oh my God, this is crazy." I said, "Why, you damn right. That's Jack Nicholson." So, so, and well, first we thought maybe something is wrong with the person. They're upset. That's understandable. If somebody's upset, they can say certain things, but still certain things, not everything. But this was a big difference. So it was to the point of repulsiveness and obnoxious, and it was bad. Okay, so the party was over. Excuse me. Excuse me, pardon. So would that remind me? So okay, so the party was over, and we go home, and rest of our colleagues were talking to each other, and I said maybe it was just that person was just may have some stressful situation in their mind, and they reacted to it, and probably they would go away. Again, I'm not saying that once you are at work, you're not gonna be sounding a different when you're not at working, or you are in the home, or you are at the party. I know that. I understand. There'll be a little bit different, or could be a lot of different. So that's, I'm not denying that. But this person, it was like you don't want to be in this person's company. It was that repulsive, obnoxious, and it was crazy. Like, you know, um, so, and there was no reason behind it. But so me and the other colleagues, they thought maybe they had something going on in their private life, and it's just that's what I said. Okay, well, this was the first time we met, and this would go away. Okay, so the next, well, then it was Saturday, Sunday, and then after it was Saturday, then Sunday was off, and then Monday we go back to work. This person is back to their being a good person, very pleasant, everything was fine. So I said, well, you see, this is not a problem. It was just temporary. So we had another meeting for, actually it was before the next week. We got together in the evening time. There you go, back to that same thing. And it was just like I don't know how to describe. It was crazy meanness. And so somebody said that, I don't know how far that's true. They said that she watched Mean Girls, and she's trying to, not trying to, she well, yeah, was she trying to adapt the personality of that Regina George? I said, hey, I adapt other people's personality from the movies all the time. I usually like to adapt a bad guy's personality, actually. Okay, but anyway, so I said, what? Well, this person is 55 years old. And you don't, that person didn't look like a Regina George either. So, and looks and the personality, they had to be some, I don't know. So, but anyways, they kind of sometimes they go together. People tend to forgive a lot of stuff for people who are more better looking to them, and but the other person does, and they're gonna say, look at you how you look, and you're talking because you're bitter or something. That's what people say. I'm not saying that. I'm just a messenger. So they can. So what I'm saying is, what this person was 55 years old, and the person was trying to adapt Regina George from Mean Girls' personality. So, I mean, I don't know. It's just no big deal whatsoever. That we have nothing to do with that. So we were just making a joke and everything, and we were making a joke with each other too. So, so this thing what happened now, before the evening ended, me and other people, we left the party and everything, and when we reported back to work, they said that, and we said, oh, where is that person, our supervisor. Well, that person was actually our supervisor. She said, well, oh, the person is taking a day off because they were arrested. This is bad stuff. So, because at the party they have some type of a confrontation or something, and so they were using the lines from Mean Girls on other people. This person was, and then actually somebody said that you are 50 years old. I don't know, but that's what my whole point is. This person was trying to adapt the personality from the TV completely, and look, but it's bad because movies are not real. The movies are real; they make it, but obviously, if you don't wanna copy the same thing what they're doing in the movies, because it's bad. So I said, oh my God, I still thought that it's like an act or something. I wanted to think positive. But, so, then again, I'm thinking, at work and everybody else actually. See, I was trying to keep things to myself because I don't want to be, talking, getting fired for something or whatever, I don't want, so, but anyway, so they said, oh, this person have a completely different personality. So they said that, why can't this person use the same personality what they have at work? Well, you can still modify, and they would have a good time. Nobody wanted to be around with this person, and it was horrible. And would you believe this person? First, I left the work. I was doing my best to get fired so I can get some unemployment or something. But I don't. But this person was fired. Maybe that person was also trying to get an unemployment. I don't know. But this person seems to be making good money. I don't know. So whole moral of the story is that this is what actually I think. Oh, okay, wait. So there was another person. There were two supervisors together. Now the other supervisor had almost the same personality what they had at work. I don't know how to describe. I'm doing my best. This person, and we went to the party. This person was fine. They still were changed. They used different language. Their demeanor changed. They look a little bit. But this person has the main attraction in their personality that you wanted to. You feel good around them. That you want to spend more time with them. If they say, well, you wanted to come for have fun, you're gonna say, yes, oh good. With other person, you're gonna say, no, I don't want to come. Oh, I'm busy. So So strange thing. Okay, so now the same supervisor, uh, they move forward, and they were, like, what you called, they got some type of promotion or something. But this person was very pleasant to deal with. So, well, I have to mention something. Now, the other person who had this, like, a multiple personalities, that at work they were good, but I sensed something when they talk. Their language skill. Again, I mean, I am immigrant from Asia. Why I obviously don't have much vocabulary, and I have an accent. But this person was born and raised here. But you could detect that some of the language, it slipped from their mouth at work, and it, I don't know how to put it. It sounded lower class. No, I shouldn't say lower class. I should say uneducated. So, so this is what happened. How important it is for us, and how other people observe us, with the whole combo of how we speak, the tone of our voice, the vocabulary, the language we use, and our demeanor, our facial expressions, and our body language. Now, one thing I want to mention is that I met somebody, they hardly spoke English. I started liking them. They actually have a hard time even making a conversation. But their demeanor, their gestures, the tone of their voice, it was very attractive. So now vocabulary, while you're dealing in a business, obviously you're gonna have to say something, and that's different. But I'm saying is this: the other stuff, your tone of your voice, your gestures, your demeanor, your facial expression, the whole thing together. And also, I gotta mention one more thing. That's a video I'm gonna make it separately. Also, how you dress, because I went for some. We were all hired, and okay, so when we were working there, we were like a first or second day. This person, I don't know how to describe it. Now, it was work from home in the beginning, but we had to go there first few days. So this person was dressed very provocatively, or whatever you want to call it, sexy, but that's what the person thinks. To me, I mean, it's something else I don't want to mention here. What sexy is different for everybody. Everybody have different in their mind, and I gave that freedom to everybody. So it was just too much stuff, and they had to let that person go. So the dress also matters absolutely. How you dress, it applies to female more, I guess. Why it applies to guys too, obviously. You know how you're gonna dress. See, it doesn't apply to me. I always dress like a bum, or I don't have a shirt because I can't even afford it. So okay, so no, this all kidding aside. It does. But here's the thing: everything stacks up on the top of each other. So if you have 20 things and one thing is missing, but you got 19 things correct, the weight is so heavy, you can override a one thing if it's missing. But if you have total of out 100 points, you have 50 point is missing, that's hard to cover. So if you have everything under control, but again, for female it's different. If everything you're doing it correct, if you are dressing not for the occasion, let's put it that way, that can affect you negatively. Well, same thing for the guy too, obviously. I don't know, but this is what I'm saying. uh, so okay, so this video we're gonna stop at this point, and now so my next video is gonna be coming up. Now I want to mention something. I'm not, maybe I'm bragging. That's true. So once I have an interview for a job, especially a video interview, it did happen actually multiple times. Okay, well, I'll tell this story in the next video. So you stay tuned, and until we meet the next time.